Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Here's the headline. Veterans Affairs launches $2.4 billion recompete of user experience vehicle. Now, what's interesting is I thought this was already all done. However, this article just came out on November 30th, so I'm curious to see what is happening here. So a final solicitation is now live for multiple award effort known as SPRUCE, which seeks more modern and commercial-like software development services. The Veterans Affairs Department is now ready for industry to start working on and submitting their proposals for a 5-year, $2.4 billion contract to help develop digital products for user experience initiatives. Interesting. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend. We'll see if we can pick anything out of this on the way. So, jumping through this, bids for a secure, performant, reliable, and user-centered experience vehicle are due by 3 p.m. Eastern Time on December 17th, VA said in a final solicitation released Wednesday. Like the current iteration, the contract known as SPRUCE will be a multiple award effort and be reserved for service-disabled, veteran-owned small businesses. SPRUCE's final request for proposals describe how VA wants to acquire delivery services from teams whose core compatibilities include areas like software development and operations, technical advising and architecture planning, service design and user research studies, data science and data analytics, product support operations. Jeez. At its essence, SPRUCE will be, so it's just funny that it's SPRUCE because it's like sprucing it up is what I'm thinking. So maybe that's why it is that. I don't know. Trying to make it better, right? Spruce it up. So at its essence, SPRUCE will be the go-to mechanism for VA to bring in more modern and commercial-like software development services that are available to internal and external users. SPRUCE will be the follow-on to the current iteration called CEDAR, short for Customer Experience DevOps and Agile Releases. VA awarded CEDAR in 2021 at a shared ceiling of $247 million to 4 companies. The department has obligated $173 million for that ceiling to date, with March 28, 2026 as the last date to order, according to GovTribe data. SPRUCE's ceiling will be almost 10 times that. Huge. I'm almost kind of confused. So what was the number again? $2.4 billion. So SPRUCE's ceiling will be almost 10 times that of its prior CEDAR and go to 8 companies. So they're doubling it and 10 times the money, indicating VA's intent to expand the scope of work for the follow-on contract. In the event of a tie, the 8th position, all companies at the end tied there will receive an award. If a tie occurs at any other position before the 8th, one tied or essentially equal bidder will take the slot they were tied at, and the second will move into the next ranking. 2 of the technical factors involve case studies, while the third involves a code challenge and written technical approach. Factor 4 for evolution is all about price. On the matter of development methodologies, VA is interested in this line on page 14 and section 3.1 of their final RFP, which is request for proposal, is worth taking into account. The contractor's support and solutions shall follow the practices described in the Digital Services Playbook, and then they have a hyperlink. The hyperlink is https://playbook.cio.gov/. The contractor shall be thoroughly familiar with the concepts in each play and implement them in its approach and support. And that concludes it. Just wanted to bring you up to speed. If you are a veteran-owned business, this might be something worth taking a look at if you're in the IT sector. And again, I'll read that one spot here. Remember, there's 8 companies. If there's a tie, then it could be on the 8th position. They'll all get the award. Says here it will be a multiple award effort and be reserved for service disabled and veteran-owned small businesses. So with that, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.